Rob and I are joined by Sarah Richter and Ken Rollins, the interim director for the Tampa Museum of Art.
I gotta say it
Welcome
again, hear it again.
to
I
the
can't
show.
believe it, Ken. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
Well, Sarah, before we get to Ken, you got a big thing coming up. Sarah is the chairperson for Avant Garde.
Yes.
Briefly, what is that?
Avant Garde is the young members group of the Tampa Museum of Art. It's a volunteer organization. We put on social and educational events and appeal to 20-somethings, young at heart, 20-something to 40-somethings, I should say.
Oh, good. So
And how cool is
out there
it?
for a
You're
second.
closing down the museum.
It's one of the most amazing things. It's the most ambitious show we've put on to date, and we have 50 artists, 8 installations. It's a band, 2 DJs. It's going to be an amazing event, and all the art is for sale. So, and everything.
All the art is for sale.
All
so
the art is for
good
sale.
Thing too, as well. Does it get split with the artist and a charity, or is it all going right to the artist and to keep Avant Garde rolling through the year?
It goes to the artist, and also proceeds go to the museum.
You know, behind us, and some of these camera shots probably can get some of the art that will be shown that it's going to be for sale, so they can get a quick peek here tonight. How did you guys get so lucky?
Well, Ken, I'm sorry, Ken, you wanted to say something?
I was going to, I can't hear myself, so I guess I'm on, right? They give at least $10,000 a year to the museum from the proceeds of these sales, and the artists get like, what, 80% of the money?
80% of their money.
So it's great for the artists, it's great for this group, and it really helps the museum.
Anything that promotes art, anything that promotes being able to financially gain from being an artist, because the hardest thing is to express yourself, be a fine artist, or be any kind of artist, and then have to have a day job. Or, you know what I mean? It's very difficult to cross that line between being a professional artist for hire or for money, as it is just to be like sort of an artist on the weekends kind of thing. And that's a great thing.
Yeah, that's part of our mission, actually, is to promote the artwork that is here, because we have so many talented artists in this community, and to really help them live as working artists.
Yeah, that's
How
fantastic.
did you guys get so lucky to have this event be the last event at Tampa Museum of Art? And then, Ken, I want to get an update on what's going on with it.
I really don't know how we got that lucky.
Because you got 10 grand that you're going to give to them.
Yeah, I have an amazing committee this year, and somehow we convinced Ken and the rest of the staff of TMA to let us have the building and let us do this fantastic event. It's next Friday, January 18th from 8 to midnight. And there's a special Avant Garde preview at 7:30 for our members.
So that at 12:01, does the wrecking ball come in?
No.
No. So get the hell out of there real quick. Run. Here it comes. How does the Starbucks rolls into this too? You got some big sponsorship from Starbucks and some support from them as well for the community?
Yeah, Starbucks is the major sponsor for, and TBT, I should say, the major sponsors for Art After Dark monthly. And
okay, so
Avant Garde does
with it.
about 2 events at the museum each year, and we wanted them to do this sort of final hoorah, you know, for the museum.
Well, then give us a quick update
Yes.
on what's going to, in 30 seconds, what's going on with the museum, when it's being torn down, and when the next one's coming up.
Well, we get our CDs, construction documents, at the end of January. We will take the guaranteed maximum price once we get that at the end of February. That will go to the City Council in March, and we will get the notice to proceed, and we'll be under construction in March. Demolition of the garage and the building will start February 1.
Wow, and so you're expecting summertime 2009 to be up, right?
Right.
You know what you got to
Good
do
job.
on the web? You should auction off pieces of concrete that come out of that Museum of Art, because so many people have experienced and grown and been educated and have part of their life is involved with that Museum of Art.
Actually, the demolition company will own the material. They actually don't bring a wrecking ball in; they disassemble and salvage.
Yeah.
And but we are getting some of the stuff
idea.
for some other projects.
I'm sure a piece of rock will
We
fly
need
out,
to go to-
concrete will fly out onto the side where they won't see you.
We need to go to break. Thank you both very much. Give us the website for
Yes,
information for next Friday's event.
Retroperspectives.com or tampa-avantgarde.org, but retroperspectives.com.
And that's your last chance to get in Tampa Museum of Art for right now. So, Ken, thank you. We hope to see you
We
around.
have moved. Do we have time? We're at Centro Espanol West, and we will be opening to the public there on March 7th.
Oh, good.
But the staff
Good.
has
Okay,
already
good,
So
good,
you'll
good,
have
good.
an interim place.
Oh yeah,
Good,
and
good,
it's
good.
quite wonderful.